Today on WSRH Extra, we take a look at students who are building a better future for those in need.
Also, we indulge in the everyday steps taken by cafeteria workers to ensure that no family is left hungry.
Plus, we see how students can make a difference for children in the community. WSRH Extra
Starts now.
Welcome to this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Emily Carbocci.
And I'm Alyssa Schwab. The theme of today's episode is It Takes a Village, in which we focus on the selfless acts people do for others in our community.
For many people, Florida is a paradise, but nearly 30,000 Floridians are homeless. Some Seminole Ridge students are trying to bridge that gap by building homes for needy families. WSRH Extra reporter Wyatt Anderson shows us more details.
For over a decade, the Seminole Ridge Construction Academy has been teaching students about life in the world of construction. Amidst the sounds of hammers and saws, these construction students are learning valuable lessons. Not just about skills and hard work, but the value of a home. Their ninth home, to be exact.
This is our ninth house right now. It would have been our 10th house, but COVID kind of, screwed everything up. So it's been 10 years now, 10 going on 11 years.
With the process of getting to build these houses, it also helps open these students to see a different side of life, one that rewards the person receiving the house, the teacher, and the students with moments they won't soon forget.
It feels pretty good, and that we get to build a house for a family.
It feels really good getting to build a house for somebody that doesn't have one and that actually needs one. So I enjoy it.
Getting it all done and actual functioning and meeting the family that's moving into it, that just kind of, that's the cherry on top of the sundae type thing for me.
This is all due to a relationship that was developed between Seminole Ridge and the local Habitat for Humanity program. The idea for this partnership, just like the process for building houses, was not a one-person process.
Of Marathon High School down in the Keys, they were working with Habitat for Humanity and building a house. And I said, I ain't too proud to steal a good idea when I heard of one, and I stole Marathon High School's idea.
Furthermore, they have been impacted by the ongoing global pandemic. Where normally they would have finished a house and have it installed, they could not last year due to the shutdown of physical schools at the end of the last school year. As devastating as it is not just the schedule that has been impacted.
This year our numbers are way down. Normally we have between 150 and 170 kids. We lost a lot of kids. A lot of my classes, a lot of the kids are staying home. So right now I have anywhere from 3 kids to around 14 a class working on the house now.
Even with reduced numbers, many people involved in the process feel that it is a good thing to still teach kids how to build.
A program that Seminole Ridge has here to teach kids what's involved with building a home and getting ready for a possible career in the field of construction.
With the Construction Academy coming together to build these houses, they show that it takes a village to make the community better as a whole. For WSRH Extra, I'm Wyatt Anderson.
Palm Beach County cafeteria employees have been working diligently since the start of the pandemic to ensure that the needs of local families have been fulfilled. WSRH Extra reporter Caitlin Stevens takes us into the lives of these workers.
COVID has affected many things, including the cafeteria staff. Everything has changed from how many people are working to how much food they are serving.
Last year, before we left for spring break, I had a staff, including myself, of 18, and now I'm down to 6, including myself. I have lent a few staff members out to other schools in the area that were short-staffed themselves from people not coming back due to COVID, moving, any of the following reasons. As far as the food's concerned, we went from serving about 28 entrees to now 10 to 12 entrees daily. So we have kind of transitioned back into re-engineering food.
While the staff are adapting to the situation, They have reached out to the community with the food packages they provide.
So prior to spring break, we were doing Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:30. They were just daily menu items, so chicken patty sandwiches, donuts, cereal. It was basically breakfast, lunch, supper, and snack we were serving Tuesdays and Thursdays. We transitioned to pantry style boxes, which makes it a little bit easier for the households to hold the items because some of it's dry storage. Very few freezer items and very few refrigerated items, so it's less space needed for the items to feed kids for 7 days a week. With that being said, we still are serving breakfast, lunch, supper, and snack in those pantry boxes. We have increased our numbers a little bit, so we're serving almost 90 kids.
As there are so many packages going out, the school is keeping cashiers at the register to record how much food they give out in a day, as well as keeping accountability forms for the state. Not only does the cafeteria do extra for the families in the school, but they also serve snacks to their kids after school. During these difficult times, Ms. Rowland and her staff have put much effort into making a difference. While not just providing for our school, but also our families, our community has availability to free food on Thursdays at Seminole Ridge. For WSRH Extra, I'm Caitlin Stevens.
Best Buddies is a club focused on making students feel more included in the community and with their peers. WSRH Extra reporter Madison Newman shows us the difference this club makes.
Go Hawks! School is often a place filled with students socializing and meeting new friends. However, some students have a harder time finding where they fit in. One club at Seminole Ridge High School called Best Buddies opens the doors to anyone that wants to make others feel welcome.
Best Buddies is a national organization that's designed to promote inclusion and acceptance for students with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And it promotes friendships between students with disabilities and regular education peers.
Best Buddies has had an impact on not only the buddies themselves, but also the people involved with the club.
Because it's such a welcoming club and everyone always has fun.
Having that connection with your peers, including them into like special activities, you kind of want to make them feel like they're welcomed, like they're wanted, that they're a part of the program.
One buddy in particular named Natalie has built a strong relationship with her peer buddy Riley.
She's a very caring person. She always has that ray of sunshine. She always brightens my day every day.
Natalie has not only been impacted by Riley, but she has impacted everyone she comes across and makes everyone feel a little spark of joy when they see her.
My favorite thing about Natalie is her personality. I mean, she's just awesome. She comes up to you every morning like she's your best friend, and actually she's like everyone's best friend on campus.
Because she's such a great person, I want other people to see that too.
Best Buddies isn't the only way Natalie has been included in events around our school. Natalie is also a big part of the JROTC Academy and student government.
I love hanging out with SGA, being in student government. I think it really has made an impact on me.
Next year, students from all across the school will get the chance to be involved with the buddies in a unique way, with a new elective that teachers can nominate them for called Peers as Partners in Learning.
It matches a mentor student with another peer to bring our shyer students kind of out of their comfort zone and give them someone to talk to on campus.
Clubs and activities around our school, such as SGA and Best Buddies, have found ways to include our buddies with the events and activities that we hold around our school. With the new elective that Ms. Kozlik is implementing next year, it will allow even more of our buddies to feel included and even more students to get involved with this great deed. For WSRH Extra, I'm Madison Newman.
Well, that's it for this episode of WSRH Extra. I'm Emily Carboci.
And I'm Melissa Schwab. If you have any story ideas, please tweet us at Seminole Ridge TV.